NVIDIA will be key to the trading day after reporting earnings after the close. It was a big night. Let's bring in Joe Tigay of Equity Arm Investments. Joe, what can you tell us about the market action?
Yeah, so, in the rear view of NVIDIA, the outlook for the fourth quarter is really in focus. We're expecting companies to beat and raise again and again. These valuations are high. The stock market's really requiring these companies to deliver on their earnings, and we're seeing that again and again. So yeah, we're watching this all closely, and this is going to be an interesting fourth quarter. Remember, Angie, September we're coming into is always a very volatile month, surprisingly or not surprisingly if you follow this sort of thing. It's the most volatile month of the year, so we should be watching this closely. The kids are back in school. Everything's gearing up for this all-important fourth quarter season.
And so interesting to note, even as President Trump calls for changes at the Fed and those 50% tariffs hit India, the VIX is signaling a low fear factor in the stock market.
Yeah, that's a really great point. We got the VIX around 15. That's both seasonally low, historically low. You remember you go back 10 years ago in like the 2015, 2014 area, you saw a VIX below 15. But in the post-COVID era, VIX 15 is extremely low. We should be looking for this to be somewhat of a floor given everything that you mentioned, and given that September, of course, is a volatile month. So we're very low levels for the VIX, lots of potential catalysts for volatility coming up in the near future. Yes, these rate cuts are likely coming. The market is pricing in these cuts to be coming, but what's uncertain is what the data is going to do after that. That probably will be stimulative for the economy. Will that be too stimulative and provide too much inflation in the future? The market's going to be watching that. They're going to be watching the longer end of the curve. If there's too much inflation, the 10-year and longer parts of the interest rates are not going to go lower, providing the necessary boost to the economy the market really wants.
Thank you, Joe.
Thanks for having me.